What up, my bad bovine, and welcome to what has been my best pyramid head match yet. These are the unlucky participants. This match has very few errors, and that's nice. But more than that, we get to talk about when you should and should not use the cages. So it's gonna be savage and informative, hell yeah!
This map, though.
Before the ball gets rolling, I will say that I do a decent amount of stuff in this match where I'm just trying to get a bit more acquainted with the map. I've got the basic layout down, it's not hard, but getting the full majority of where everything is, which room can get in and out of, which room you can't get in and out of if I stand in the door frame, that's the kind of stuff I'm really trying to learn in this match. So if you see me kind of just wandering around, It's because I can never find the rubble ramp.
Goes to this shit. That's a drop down hole.
Like, it's hard for me to find it.
The rubble ramp.
I will say, time spent learning a new map is not time wasted, even if you lose, because you need to learn the new maps. you do. You gotta get that shit on fleek. Oh. That hit on David through the wall because I could hear him working on the generator is like the highlight of my life. This killer really punishes people who want to assume I'm deaf, and I love it when people assume I'm deaf, and I love punishing them for it. So I might love this killer. So you'll see that before I pick this person up, I start laying down some of the debris. I think this is a good maneuver because it'll recharge a bit while you pick them up and put them on the hook, and it'll allow you to block off the other areas more effectively with a full charge. Just you know, keep in mind that you can get some serious value with area control out of this stuff and things. And if you're wondering why the fuck I came in here, it's that wandering around the map to learn the map that I was talking about. Yeah. So there's gonna be some tried and true camping going on soon here, boys. I want to warn you guys in advance. But, as those who might know me, they know I like to flex on the survivors as much as possible, and generally I follow the survivor rules as much as possible. No tunneling off of hook, no camping, but, and I crashed my boat a little bit there so I couldn't do the thing, so I said, look it, I suspect these people are healing under the hook. Because why? Sloppy boogers. Sloppy boogers people always heal under the hook. Why am I dragging my shit on the ground instead of chasing them at full speed? For effect, baby. For effect. So that I could be scary pyramid man for a moment. Obviously we go after Cop Man instead of David because he's running into a dead end. He wants to assume I'm deaf, which is hilarious. So we go for the old here's Johnny. Which, I'll bet that looked really cool from his perspective. Like, dead-ass scary cool. Back on topic with the good old camping. There's a big exception to when I will hardcore camp your ass. And the answer is I have someone on the ground next to the hook. Like so. And even worse than that, I have these people in a corner. I have basically full control over these two people. I would sacrifice a generator. When we have 3 generators on field, I would sacrifice a generator for a guaranteed kill and a hook after. You want to know what the counter to this is? The obvious, easy counter? Crawl the fuck away. If you are staying next to the hook and you're the down person, you're the reason I'm still there. Crawl the fuck away. If you crawl away, I can no longer viably camp you and the hook. So you as a downed person, have countered me. Okay? So if you wanna blame me for using shitty tactics, blame the Claudette for being shitty. Anyway, now we get to talk about cages. Cages are mostly trash. There's a good chance that you're sending someone to a cage that's next to someone else. Unless you know exactly where all 3 of the remaining survivors are. And in my match, they just so happen to be in a fucking corner. Yikes. It's also worth mentioning that at this point, I'm going to send David to a cage too, because neither of these people can Kobe. And I ain't trying to deal with that shit right now. And I'm really not afraid of Unbreakable at this point either. If Unbreakable was going to be a problem, Unbreakable would already have been a problem. So, bring Unbreakable and crawl away from the hook if you get downed by the hook, you fucking asshole. Otherwise, I'm going to be a fucking asshole. It's that simple.
I don't think it gets more savage than that. That is like the single most savage fucking pyramid head. Like, did I make any mistakes? I don't even think I made any mistakes. That is like one for the books. Oh, jeez. Wow. Just pyramid at his fucking finest on his map, no less. Woof. Woof. So let's see what they're talking about with the face camp into the cages. So if I come over here and I stand right
So,
here.
supposedly the cages are unidirectional, meaning you can only rescue from one fucking angle, which is dead fucking on. So, if you really hate someone, you can face camp them and guarantee that they will die.
Man, that was one for the books.
You probably throw the match though.
Those people didn't know that map at all. They were dead the moment they were in that corner. Yikers. Oh, that was just... That was awesome.
Because that was pretty fucking short. You guys wanna see a trapper match that goes basically the same way? Yeah, that's right, you do. Let's do it. For those of you who are wondering why I'm putting two traps in basically the same exact spot, fuck this pallet, that's why. I wouldn't exactly call it a god pallet, but damn is it strong, so fuck that pallet. Yeah.
Tell me, friends.
It's at this point that I can hear the generator upstairs being worked on, but
I mean, I'm not gonna give up a free fucking hit, and that's what this is.
I want my tokens. Many as I can get, baby. Fuck! I love how, like, my intent is to get tokens, and the first thing I do is waste a token. But whatever, honestly, I'll throw one token in the trash to hook my obsession. I'd rather throw one token in the trash than four, let's be real. Obviously, we popped the thingy. But then the big G play.
So I go like this. And then I go like this.
The beauty of a generator play like that is they hear the generator and they don't look for traps, and then bad shit happens. Not that it matters. It's also kind of worth mentioning that due to the shape of the second floor of this map,
Fucking globe.
due to the shape of the second floor of this map, I can either go all the way around in a direction that doesn't have the hook to patrol, or I could loop back and do basically the equivalent of camping to patrol in a way that makes way more sense, because they're equidistant. So why wouldn't I patrol in a way that's more defensive? It is what it do. So this is where everything basically goes to shit for these people. And I was willing to, like, farm up more points with them, but David doesn't get it, and Fang Min doesn't get it, so fuck them. Just fuck them. So I try to juggle someone up. Fang Min, that one. They don't get it. So at this point the match is over, and let's just skip the bullshit. I'm gonna jump ahead to my commentary on the matter. Oh, yay.
Should save that person. Should fucking save that person, dude. Instead, this happened. The fuck? God, this sometimes matches with Trapper like this. And then basically nothing matters. Lord have mercy. That fucking person.